Anna Ross, a new intern in the operations department too. I suddenly felt very upset. They all said there was no real person in control, but now I even have the other person's name and information. I got into the elevator and went straight to operations department 2 downstairs. At the office door, I spotted Hannah right away. Everyone else was focused on work, but her computer screen was playing a variety show in full screen. Her desk was lined with expensive hand creams and snacks, along with a humidifier solely for her use. I walked into the office, and Hannah caught sight of me from the corner of her eye. Sensing something, she quickly raised her hand and slid the couple's photo under the documents on her desk. When I approached her desk, Hannah slowly paused the variety show. I clenched my fists, wondering if Miles had granted her such special privileges. I asked her, "You're watching a variety show during work hours. Have you finished all your tasks?" Hannah glanced at me indifferently. "I'm tired from work taking a break, so what? Are you here to clean up? You should turn right ahead to the pantry." The nearby employees looked like they didn't want to get involved, but one of them still whispered to her, "This is Ms. Johnson, the daughter of our group's founder and Mr. Green's wife." Hannah looked at me with a feigned innocent expression. "Sorry, I thought Mr. Green's wife would be elegant and beautiful, so I didn't associate her with you. My apologies." A surge of anger instantly rose in my heart. I was about to speak to her when Hannah glanced elsewhere and her eyes suddenly turned red. She whispered, "I'm sorry, Ms. Johnson. I'll get to work right away." At that moment, Miles's stern voice sounded behind me. He asked what's going on. A few employees immediately gathered around. A man said Ms. Johnson accused Hannah of not working seriously. She was scolded to tears by Ms. Johnson. A woman said Hannah's work was already done well. The team leader allowed her to take a break. Ms. Johnson is being too strict. I was a bit surprised. Just now, these people stayed silent, afraid that the conflict between Hannah and me would involve them. But as soon as Miles appeared, they seemed to have direction and kept speaking up for Hannah. "Enough," Miles pointed at Hannah and said, "Come to my office tomorrow to report your work. I will personally check your workload." Hannah lowered her head and agreed, but the corners of her mouth quietly curved upward. My heart suddenly ached and my chest was filled with bitterness. Is Miles warning her or looking for an opportunity to be alone with her in the office? I steadied my emotions, then raised my voice and said to everyone, "I'm not here to supervise work, but to inform you that the company will gradually upgrade the equipment. Starting with your department, all computers will be replaced with new ones." Hearing my words, the employees were all pleasantly surprised. Only Hannah unhappily said, "Why so sudden? I'm already used to my computer. Can I not change it?" "No, you can't." Miles directly rejected her protest. Then he turned to me with a gentle smile and said, "My wife's words represent mine. You all must follow her plan." Hannah looked at Miles in disbelief, her face instantly turning red. I didn't want to see her like that, so I said something to Miles and went home alone. Not long after, Miles left work early and hurried back home. In his left hand, he carried my favorite cake, and in his right hand, the bag I had my eye on a few days ago. Miles said apologetically, "Charlotte, I'm sorry. I've already handed over the AI virtual girlfriend test to someone else. I promise I won't touch anything that makes you feel I'm distracted again." I took the gift he gave me and calmly said, "I can understand if it's for work." He sighed, then pulled me into his arms, his voice full of guilt. "I know I've neglected you. I'm sorry. My phone password is your birthday. If you're worried, you can check my phone anytime." I nodded and said nothing more. At night, when Miles went to take a shower, I unlocked his phone. His phone was clean with nothing suspicious. Suddenly, a message popped up: "Menstrual pain relief medicine has been delivered." It turned out that before apologizing to